Hi guys, this is Maria with Lawrence Kia, and I'm sitting inside the 2020 Kia Stinger GT2. So this is the top of the line Stinger. So there are a lot of features in here. One of them being a backup camera, which I'll show you in just a little bit. And then of course you have leather seats throughout the whole cabin. So if we're gonna get started over here on the driver's seat, you do have power driver's seat, so you can move it forward, backward, up and down. You can recline it, and then you also have lumbar support. So then you have the perfect settings so that you are able to sit as comfortable as possible when you're in the driver's seat. You do have memory seats up here, so this is great because if there's multiple of you driving, so you can set number one and then the other person can have number two, so then you're not going back and forth trying to fix your seat. You can just press whichever one you are and it will move the seat however you had it set to. So it has all of the regular controls that are on most vehicles. You have your power windows, power locks, child safety lock, and then you also have your power mirrors. So with this, you can move them in, you can also move them out, and then you have the ability to either move the mirror whichever direction you want it to be to see better. So you just press left, right, whichever one you're moving, and then just move the buttons whichever direction you need your mirror to go, and then center it, and you're all set. So if you come over here on the left hand side as well, you have your illumination. So basically you can brighten or dim it however much you want. You also have lane departure warning, which this also shows up in the head-up display. So when this is on, if you start to veer out of your lane, you're going to hear an audible noise letting you know you need to come back into your lane. Next, you have blind spot detection. So when this is on, like it is now, it will illuminate when someone is in your blind spot, letting you know you shouldn't get over if you are trying to get over, just to let you know there's someone there. This is to open your gas cap, and you have a power trunk release, so you just press this button and your trunk will come up for you. All right, if we move on to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, you have your all of your controls for Bluetooth, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, so you have voice commands, answer the phone, end the call, volume, and then to change either the radio station or the song that you're listening to, depending on the app that you're using. On your right hand side, you have your cruise control settings, so you can reset it, set it, cancel it, go faster, slower, and then you also have adaptive cruise control. So in your settings, you would go there and set either 1, 2, or 3 car lengths. And then when you're driving and you're in cruise, if you get too close to the vehicle, it will slow you down to get you back into that car length that you had set. And then this button right here is for your menu, so you can go through and change all your settings, or if you're trying to look something up, it's just really simple to press this. Both of your toggles on either side are standard on every vehicle. You have your lights and your blinker on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side, you have your wiper blade, your windshield wiper fluid, everything like that. This is a push to start vehicle, so you just need the key and you need to put your foot on the brake, and you just push this and your vehicle will start. And then just push it to end it. If you're staring straight ahead, you will see head-up display. You can see it right there. So this will show you your speed that you're going, as well as lane departure warning. So if I were to press this, it will go away, and then it will come back on if you're using it. So if you go over into the console, you have a nice armrest, and then if you open it up, you have storage in here. And then you also have storage right here if you want to hold change or something. And then you also have heated and cooled seats for both you and your passenger, as well as a heated steering wheel. And then you have parking sensors. So when this light is on, this means your parking sensors are on. So if you're backing up and you're getting too close to something, it will make an audible noise to let you know you're getting close. This is for your camera view. So as you can see, if you're in reverse, neutral, or drive, it will pull up your camera so you can see the different views you can get from your camera. So that's pretty cool as well. And then if you keep going, you have auto off. So when this is on, if you come to a complete stop, your engine is actually going to turn off. And then if you take your foot off of the brake and start going, your engine, of course, will turn back on. This will save you gas mileage in the long run. If you come up here a little bit, right here you have auto hold. So if you're sitting in line at Starbucks or you're stuck in traffic, if your foot gets tired of being on the brake, you just press auto hold, release your foot from the brake, and you're not going to go anywhere. So that's pretty nice. And then you have different drive modes. So in this Stinger, you have custom, sport, Comfort, Eco, and Smart. And so what's really cool about this is there's different settings in your seat. So if it, depending on the drive mode that you're using, your seat will change with it. So that's pretty cool too. And then next to it, you have traction control and your parking brake right above it. You do have a different type of gear shifter. So you move this to either go into drive, neutral, or reverse, and then you push the button to go into park. Up here, you also have another cubby that you can hide, or you can keep it open. It does have an illuminated USB port and aux cord, as well as a 12 volt. And then this is a really cool feature. It has wireless charging. So if your phone is compatible and you set it here, a light will show up right here to let you know that it is charging right now. Right here, you have all of your climate controls. So you and the passenger can each have your climate control set to whatever you would prefer. So if you would rather, the driver would rather be warmer, passenger be cooler, you can do that, or you can sync them to match whatever the driver is. If you come up here, you have all of your different buttons to go with your screen right here. It does have navigation for you, so that's really nice. But the screen is also touch screen, so you can go into it however you feel like, or you can go to the menu. This one is compatible with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You can also set up Bluetooth here. Very simple to do. Just make sure the Bluetooth's on your phone. And then if you come up here a little bit, you'll see that you have a place for your sunglasses, lights to turn on and off, as well as when you open your door. And then you also have a sunroof in this one. So that's a really nice feature. It makes the cabin feel bigger. And then really quickly, in the back seat, you do have leather, of course, going throughout. There are heated seats for both of those back there. And then you can have a third person sit back there. Otherwise, you can move the center console down and have an armrest and cup holders for the people in the back for you. So this is a really great vehicle. This is the 2020 Kia Stinger GT2 trim level. So this is the top of the line Stinger. It is really neat to drive. Check out the video on the exterior to see some other features on it, and stay tuned for more videos.